G.
What's up YouTube, it's Elijah Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K23 new gen build video. And as you might have just seen, Victor Wembanyama just went #1 overall to the San Antonio Spurs. And in today's video, we are going to be dropping the ultimate 7'4" Victor Wembanyama build. Now, of course, you can only go 7'3", so this will be a 7'3" build, but it does look incredibly like Victor, plays exactly like him, and is a very usable in the rec center. And you could also take this out to the park since this will have some perimeter defense on it as well. So congratulations to Victor for going #1. He has been a highly touted prospect for a couple years now, and everybody's been going crazy over his clips, and he is going to absolutely dominate NBA 2K and the real NBA. But let's get right into this video. So of course, position, you're going to be a center. Handedness, you want to make it right, and Victor's jersey number is #1, so you can go ahead and go to #1 and click continue. And like I said, this will be 7'3". That is the tallest that you can go in the game this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they bump it up to like 7'4" or something next year. That would be kind of cool because everybody will be wanting to make a Victor Wembanyama build. And so what I did here, I went down to 234 pounds. So you can go 234 right there. So unfortunately, we won't get elite big man contact dunk packages on this build, but you will get pro standing contact dunk packages. And as you've seen in the earlier mixtape, you can still get some pretty nice bodies out there. And your wingspan, of course, you want to max that out to 8'1". Victor is a very long-limbed fellow, so of course you want that max wingspan, and the body shape you for sure would want to go slight. Now in the gameplays that you see, I accidentally forgot to change this and have him as solid body shape, but to be a true Victor build, you want to go with that slight frame. Click continue. So for the close shot, I went up to a 96 so we can get that Hall of Fame fast twitch. So a 7'3" underneath the rack, you're going to be finishing pretty much everything. Hall of Fame fast twitch is super nice to have. And of course, we can also get Hall of Fame masher this way. And of course, at 7'3", you get a 6'10" on you or something like that. You can absolutely eat him up in the paint. Driving layup, you want to max that out to a 76 so we can still get our silver acrobat. Victor can finish some pretty crazy layups. Like, you look at all of his highlights, he literally has everything in his offensive bag. He can finish around the rack. He's got crazy step back middies, 3-pointers, everything. It's really nice. Driving dunk, you want to go up to a 79, which will be maxed out, and that still gets us that silver limitless takeoff, which is really nice at 7'3", and especially with that slashing takeover. And the very first clip in this video, I jumped over somebody. That's the slashing takeover, doubled up slashing takeover with the juice perk working right there. But even with the 79 dunk, I was able to get that animation. So absolutely incredible. I even threw it down on somebody, knocked them over. So the slashing takeover will allow you to get these crazy contact dunks. And for my standing dunk, I went up to an 88, just kind of the way it worked out. But you could probably drop this even to an 80 because all we are getting is pro standing contact dunks anyway. But I wanted to have still a decently high standing dunk rating to go with that slashing takeover. Probably wasted some points here. I probably should have dropped this to just an 80, but at the same time, I don't believe that I could have, because if we drop this a little bit lower, I don't think we keep the slashing takeover. And I really wanted to keep the slashing takeover. It's super useful to have on a center build that is a taller center build, so you can kind of keep up with the smaller 6'9", 6'10s and get up and down the court and match their speed. And post control, you want to leave that at a 66. And so for our mid-range, we are going up to a 77. And as you can see there, we're going to get gold guard up and silver blinders on this build at 7'3". So it's going to be absolutely OP. 7'3", you can still shoot the ball well, gold guard up, blinders. You can hit some crazy post hop shots. You can even put on your midi magician on gold and your space creator. It's going to be absolutely incredible. And agent 3s as well too. You'll be doing crazy post hop shots, sidestep shots, whatever you want to do. And for our 3-point shot, once again, max that out up to a 77. So we have a 77 mid and a 77 3-pointer. And of course, the juice perk will give +7 to these categories. So in takeover, an 84 3 and an 84 mid-range shot. So you can hit any type of shot from anywhere, which is going to be extremely OP at 7'3". And for our free throw, up to a 70. So that'll be absolutely money. You can knock down pretty much every single free throw. You'll probably shoot 85 to 90% with the free throw 70 rating. I like to use free throw 33. I will show you guys my animations later in a bit here. I'll show you guys everything. I'll get the dunk packages in this game. I'll get the jump shots. I'll get all the animations that I've been using. Now, unfortunately, once again, this build does not have pass accuracy. So Victor, not really known for his playmaking yet. He can pass the ball. He has had some fairly decent high assist games, but still nothing really crazy. So we don't go with the pass accuracy. But in the later gameplay, full rec gameplay that I have, we do get 6 assists. You just have to use your IQ, let your takeover meter go up, and then you can start throwing full court outlet passes. Otherwise, if you don't really have much takeover, give it to the person beside you after you come down on a rebound. And in the half court, make sure that they're wide open so you can kick it out to them. You still get your turnovers, absolutely. You'll still get some pretty errant passing animations and throws, but use your IQ, you can definitely make this work. You just can't be reckless with your passes. And speed with ball and ball handle, you want to max both of these out to go with that slashing takeover. Once again, double up slashing takeover with the juice perk, +21 to the ball handle and speed with ball. So you can get up to a 75 speed with ball and a 70 ball handle at 7'3". And as we all know, Victor can dribble and handle the ball a little bit, so this definitely matches him. And for our interior defense, you want to go up to a 74. That will get you an extra badge point. As you can see that pop up right there, we will have 5 instead of 4. So you definitely want to keep that at 74. And like I said, this build will have perimeter defense, so max that out to a 63. And once again, the juice perk will give +7 to this category in takeover, so you can get up to a 70 perimeter defense in takeover. And there has been some clips of Victor moving very well laterally and staying in front of a ball handler. So once again, this definitely matches Victor Wembanyama. Steal we have to leave at a 28, but you can still get a few passing lane steals here and there, but you will miss out on some pretty obvious ones that just go over top of your hands. But still, regardless, you can still get some steals and it'll definitely work. And for the block, of course, I love 93 block rating to go with that gold anchor. I think it's a must for centers. I have used 87 block before with silver anchor. You can still hold your own, but I really like the 93 block rating. And again, juice perk +7 to this. You can get a 99 block and take over with an 8'1" wingspan at 7'3". And as you've seen in the earlier mixtape, I was getting some pretty incredibly nasty swap blocks and snatch block animations. And so, like the title of the video says we do get Hall of Fame rebound chaser, so go ahead, put that defensive rebound up to a 99 so we can get that Hall of Fame badge, and we also get Hall of Fame pogo stick, which will also help for blocks. As you've seen in the earlier clips, once again, I got nasty back-to-back swap blocks, so this will help you with that as well. And offensive rebound, we can bump that up a little bit to a 70. This is the highest that you could go without losing that slashing takeover. You can still get some pretty nice offensive rebounds, and of course the juice perk plus 7 of this in takeover, so 77 offensive rebound. With the athleticism that you have and the length that you have, you can still get some really nice offensive rebounds. And our speed, we're gonna max that out to a 58, and of course acceleration is already maxed out at 43, so you can leave that there. And our strength, we're going to go up to a 74, and as you can see, it unlocks that bronze bully badge, so you can put that on if you want, but I haven't really used it much this year, and I don't think it's really that useful at bronze. But it would have been nice to go 75 strength, but you don't really gain anything extra from it. Plus with the juice perk and doubled up slashing takeover, plus 21 to your speed, acceleration, strength, and vertical. So we are going to put our vertical maxed out to a 74 as well. Even though we don't get elite big man contact dunks, vertical is actually really extremely useful to have on a big. It helps with reboundings and blocks. I have used like a lower vertical build, and I do not get nearly as many rebounds with a lower vertical as what I have found. But still, plus 21 to your vertical, and you can add your workout boost on top of that, so you can get like a 99 vertical, you get a 99 strength and takeover, a 64 acceleration or a 68 after the workout boost, and like an 83, 84-ish speed at 7'3", so you can absolutely move up and down the court. Plus then you'll have 99 finishing, and you'll have decent ball handling as well, and you'll have a 99 block, 99 rebounding. The build in takeover is extremely fun and extremely OP. And then of course, rounding the rest of it out with the stamina going up to a 90. And there we have it, the 99 overall 7'3" Victor Wembanyama build. And like I said, we will get slashing takeover on this, but we can also get sharpshooting, rim protecting, and glass cleaning takeover. So 4 different options to choose from, but I believe that slashing takeover is your best option. It increases the most attributes, and of course double it up with the juice perk, the athleticism that you get, the finishing that you get, and you can still shoot threes, block people, play great defense. Extremely fun. It would be kind of cool to use sharpshooting takeover as well, because you're basically getting a 99 3 ball in takeover, which would be super OP on this build, and you'll still be athletic enough to get everything done. But still, I think this is absolutely the most worth it. You can pick finishing moves, or you can pick easy blow-bys, whatever you prefer. I prefer finishing moves, so I'm going to double up finishing moves. But once again, just make sure that you double up the exact same slashing takeover, or it will not work. You can't go finishing moves and easy blow-bys, or you will not get the plus 21 with the juice perk. Or if you don't have the juice perk, you won't get that plus 15. So make sure you double up the same one. I went finishing moves, the crazy layups, dunks that you can finish with it, and of course jumping over people. That will help you unlock that. So we can go ahead, click continue, and we have shades of Walker Kessler, Joel Embiid, and David Robinson. So some pretty cool comparisons right there. Joel Embiid, the MVP this year. David Robinson, also a former MVP, and he was an absolute athletic freak and a monster. Walker Kessler, a very good interior defender, blocking shots like crazy this year, was a rookie this year as well. He's got a pretty high ceiling on him as well, so some pretty great comparisons right here. And the build name came out as a rim protector. Now, if you remember, a few months ago, we had a 7'2" rim protector with 99 rebounding. So for some reason, the rim protectors love the 99 rebounding and like a 93 block or whatever, but still, this build plays exactly like Victor. It looks exactly like Victor as well too. Now the face creation that I got is from JD Rick YT on YouTube, so if you guys want the Victor Wembanyama face creation that I have, look up JD Rick YT on YouTube. He's got some great face creations on there. Got my Kareem one from him, got the Victor one from him, and it looks identical, man. This is a very, very good face creation. But next up, I'll show you guys my badges, the attributes to upgrade first, my dunk packages, and of course my jump shot. And so here is a screenshot of how I upgraded this build first. I went to a 93 close shot to get that Hall of Fame fearless finisher, to go with that slashing takeover so you can finish some crazy layups, dunks, whatever it may be off rip. 76 driving layup for that silver acrobat and still be able to finish around the rack when you're driving. 79 driving dunk as well too, so once again, go with that slashing takeover. And I went up to an 80 standing dunk for now, so we can still get that pro big man contact dunk packages. And then I went up to a 77 3-point. I didn't touch my mid-range shot, but that was one of the first things that I upgraded afterwards, but I still wanted to be able to stretch the floor, shoot threes, still have good finishing and everything else. And then I put my interior defense up to a 69, so we can still get a little bit of interior defense, and an 87 block to get that silver anchor. And once again, kind of the first things that I focused on was getting a 93 block, and of course increasing my mid-range shot so we can go for some of those nasty step back mid-range clips. And then of course course, as you can see as well, 99 defensive rebound. I wanted to be able to rebound the ball right off rip. We didn't touch our offensive rebound yet. Once again, that's one of the next categories that I ended up increasing. Maxed out our speed, of course. I went up to a 70 strength for now. Maxed out our vertical so we can get those rebounds and nice blocks, and a 90 stamina. So this will all cost you 226k VC and get you to an 89 overall for now, but you'll be able to take this into the rec first thing and do some damage. Now I can't exactly remember what my badge spread was when in the builder, but as you look here, I got 23 finishing, 22 shooting, 5 playmaking, and 25 defense. So I ended up putting a few on my playmaking because I wanted to get clamp breaker and vice grip as well too, and then I put some on my shooting, I believe, and I can't remember if I put 1 or 2 on my finishing or defense, but if you compare this screenshot or this screen to the builder, you'll see where I put my extra badges. But currently for my finishing, of course, we're rocking that Hall of Fame fast twitch, and once I'm able to core that, I'll probably put on my Hall of Fame masher at 7'3". You'll go up against some other 7'3s, 7'2s, and it gets negated. I believe it's 3 inches of a difference is when it kicks in, so I think it does work at 7 feet. It's not a huge boost against 7-footers, but I think it still does work. And then I put on my aerial wizard so I can try and get some nasty putbacks, and if somebody throws you a lob out of nowhere, you can still finish it. Bronze Stillery finisher just helps you with finishing in general. Hall of Fame fearless finisher, of course, once again, helps you with finishing around the rack, layups, dunks, whatever it may be. Silver limitless takeoff to go with that slashing takeover at 7'3". You can take off from pretty far away and get some really nice dunk animations. And of course, silver acrobat. This will help you with hop steps, euros, everything like that. Just helps you get around the defender. And if you're driving in and you get knocked out of a dunk animation, this will help you finish that double clutch layup as well. So now I still have 3 finishing badges to go. I might end up putting that on posterizer. We'll see though. It's kind of like the only thing left to put it on, so I probably will end up putting it on posterizer. And for my shooting badges, I only have 15 of 22 currently right now, but once I'm able to core silver catch and shoot, I definitely want to put on the silver blinders, gold guard up. I want to put on the space creator, the midi magician, and of course agent 3s. And right now I actually have Hall of Fame slippery off-ball cord. It's a really nice badge actually. It even helps with like cutting and stuff. It swims your defender. You can get an open cut to the rack. So I'll probably have to take this off honestly once I can core silver catch and shoot, and then I can get a few more badge points, put that on my guard up, blinder, space creator, midi magician. So I probably won't end up rocking this badge, but for now, until I get all my badges and my core badges, I am going to use slippery off ball. And so like I said, I put a few extra badge points onto my playmaking so I can get silver vice grip. Once I'm able to core that, I can spread out the other playmaking badges here. I probably didn't need to put 5 playmaking badges. I should have just done 4, because once I can core this, then I can still put on my clamp breaker and everything else. But I really wanted to have clamp breaker just to help you drive to the rack and get some nice animations. And I wanted to do vice grip so we can really secure those rebounds and not have loose balls and turn it over. And for my defense, of course, Hall of Fame rebound chaser. Once I'm able to core that, absolutely do that. And then I put on my Hall of Fame pogo stick. Once you're able to core a Hall of Fame pogo stick, that will get you the most badge points back. So definitely do that once you can. But I am getting close to gold anchor core, so I am going to core that once I can. But until I get Hall of Fame anchor or Hall of Fame pogo stick cored, I will be coring gold anchor so I can put some other badges on chase down artists and maybe post lockdown and everything else. But still, very solid badge spread all around here. Hall of Fame box LB so they can't swim us, or we can swim other people if they don't have strength on their build. Gold workhorse to help with those 50-50 balls. Really comes in handy at times when you battle against some other builds with 99 rebounding, so this comes in handy. And I do use bronze interceptor. Even though we have a 28 steal, we do have an 8'1" wingspan, so you still can tip some passes, get a few passing lane steals here and there, but of course you will get hoed out of a few of them because of the 28 steal rating. But there we have the badges for the 7'3" Victor Wembanyama build. Next we'll go over the animations. So as you can see on this screen right here, I will show you my jump shot later, but first we'll get into these animations. I use free throw 33. This has been absolutely money for me. As soon as it gets like the top of his forehead, you can release it. It's automatic greens. It's really easy to green with a lowered free throw rating. And my layup style, I like the dominant big package, and I will show you all of my dunk packages once again. Just wait a little bit further in the video. Dribble pull up, I like to use Kevin Durant. My spin jumper is normal. Hop jumper, also Kevin Durant. Post fade is Pro 2. And for my post hook, I have been using Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It's a season 7 release, which is this season, but Joel Embiid definitely has the easiest post hook to green, but it is just fun to try out the Kareem hooks and throw some sky hooks on people, especially with the Victor build and a 96 close shot. It's just kind of fun, and it is a little bit harder to use though, is the only thing. It's actually a lot faster of a release than you would think, so you don't have to use this one, but you can definitely use Joel Embiid. And my post hop shot is pro, and I love my post hop shots as well, and you can definitely do post hop shots with this build as well. And my dribble style is also pro, signature size up is normal, size up escape is normal, moving crossover is normal, moving behind the back is normal, moving spin is basic. This will allow you to kind of do that spin back move. It gets a little bit glitchy, so what I like to do is the spin back, kind of like stop and then go forward and then hit him with the crossover. It just gives you a little bit of more of like a speed boost type thing, or a little bit more momentum towards the rack after you do a crossover, and it's a little bit of a misdirection, so you can blow by your defender, dunk stick, get some crazy highlight dunks. Moving hesitation is normal, moving step back normal, and my triple threat style is Luka Doncic, and I do not have any park flashy passes or pass style equipped. So for my jump shot, it's the exact same jump shot that I've been using the entire year. If you guys are returning subscribers, you already know it's Mo Wagner base is what we're going to be using on page 11. Release 1 is going to be Marquise Chris, which is on page 3, and your upper release 2 is on page 2, Marvin Bagley III. And the blending, 100% speed, you want to have the fastest release that you can in order to get your shot off before the defense can come out and collapse, and you want to put the blending all the way as far over to Marquise Chris as you can, which will be at 64% right there. So we have release height D+, defensive immunity C+, release speed which is A, which is nice, and a timing impact B-. So pretty solid jump shot. You can kind of see as soon as it reaches his forehead, just like free throw 33, you can let go of it. It's pretty easy to green, and in the upcoming rec gameplay that I'm going to show you guys, I go 6 of 6 from 3-point land. So this jump shot's been money for me all year. I haven't found a reason to change it, and like you guys have heard throughout all my other videos, I like to find animations, stick to them the whole year, master them, and not really change things up. So this is the jump shot that I've been using on the Victor Wembanyama build. Now for my dunk packages, quite a few people have been asking for dunk packages, but once again, I pretty much use the exact same dunks, and the dunks that I like to use are tomahawks or any type of like one-handed power jams, anything like that. So as you can see, big man tomahawks off 2, I got athletic one-handers off 2, I got the basic dunks on, you can see them all right there, got some rim gazers on as well too, then a 1-foot moving dunk, same thing, got the rim gazers on, I got the basic 1- and 2-handers, athletic one-handers off 1, and of course I got my tomahawks, the big man tomahawks off 1. Standing dunks, of course, I put on all the standing dunks that I can get, so 1-hand, 2-hand under baskets, I got the rim pulls, I got the athletic, 2-hand under basket athletics, and of course the pro standing big man dunks. As you can see right there, that is a driving dunk, a driving poster, so you still can get some of these nasty driving contact dunks. As you've seen in the earlier mixtape as well too, I put somebody on his back, I jumped over somebody, so the slashing takeover really does help out with these animations. And I even throw on Giannis dunk packages. I got Draymond Green, Dwight Howard, throw down some nasty power dunks. You can get Shaq's dunk package, Ben Simmons, Karl Anthony Towns, Daryl Dawkins, which is one of my favorite dunk packages in the entire games. The swinging arm animations that you get from it and is absolutely OP. Really cool to look at. People flop after it all the time, like that animation that you just seen right there, because you can just throw it over people with an 8'1" wingspan and you're just swinging your arms like that. It's really cool, the dunks that you can get. And I do have Karl Malone dunk package on as well. My alley-oops, I have pro alley-oop equipped right now, and until I get an 85 standing dunk, I won't be able to use this, but we can get big man contact alley-oops, so we will be able to catch some bodies off the oops, some slight bodies as you can see right here, but it'll still be nice to be able to do that. And so there we have it, everything that you need to be successful on the 7'3" Victor Wembanyama build. We got the dunk packages, dribble moves, scoring moves, jump shot, badge setup, how to make the build, the whole works. But next up, of course, we've got a rec center gameplay. With this build, we dropped 30 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 blocks on 12 of 13 shooting and 6 of 6 from 3-point land. So let's get right into that. So like I just said, here is the 30-point, 14 rebound, 6 assist, no steal, and 3 block gameplay on 12 of 13 shooting and 6 of 6 from 3-point land. And we are up against a unit of a build, a 7'3", 290-pound center. So this dude is literally max height and max weight, and I'm sure he has max wingspan as well. So this dude is a thick boy, and we're taking Wemby straight up against him. And a lot of the concerns about Wembanyama coming into the draft were his strengths. So he is fairly skinny, and people are kind of questioning about his post defense, how he's going to handle some of the bigger players in the post. But there was one clip that was surfacing online where he kind of got post spinned and kind of thrown out of the way. But still, Wembanyama, he can get in his bag. He's got that mid-range 3-point shot. anything. He's a great shot creator as well. So this kind of shows you the athleticism versus the big brute. And I ended up going off, only missing one shot. One of the shots that I missed was like an accidental pull-up, and then I end up hitting an accidental pull-up shot. You'll see what I mean. But nice little AI sitting underneath the net. Had to hit him. Can't not hit him being that wide open underneath the net. Easy money right there. They're kind of playing off of us. We got some AIs on our team, so they're trying to sag off and help and double team on whatever they can. But the 290 pounds, there's really no reason to make your center 290 pounds as we come down the lane and cock that thing back and bang on him. Shout out to James Johnson, man. That was one of my favorite Raptors quotes of all time. Man, I cocked that joint back and banged it on him. If you haven't seen that clip or seen that dunk, definitely look it up. I believe he dunked on Andre Drummond, if I'm not mistaken. That was probably like 2015, 2016. So right there, he does have the strength advantage on me. He tries to drop step me, but I do have some post defense as well. I'm 7'3" with an 8'1" wingspan as well. I am Victor Wembanyama. I can get up there and block your shot, even if I'm a little bit late or if I get swam or anything like that. But again, this does show you the versatility of the build. Shooting threes, he has a hard time coming to close out. And like I was saying, there's no reason to make a build 290 pounds. If you wanted a 99 strength build, you could probably go to like 265 pounds or 260, 255. I'm not exactly sure what it was, but there's the clip that I'm talking about right there. I meant to go in and drive and do a layup or a dunk, but instead it ends up being a pull-up three. But like I was saying, there's no reason to be 290 pounds unless you're making a replica Shaq build or a Diesel build or something like that. So you just get so much more out of your build, and it's just little mistakes that other people make. But again, I get it. I want to make a max weight, max height, 7'3", absolute brute of a build. But you can get 99 strength and still get more speed and still be able to do whatever you want. See right there, he has no perimeter defense. He's way too slow. I can step back up the corner, pull up, green that three, and I beat him down the court once again. And again, he also does not have much of a vertical, and the vertical really does matter. I was using a 65 vertical build. That is the stretch anchor that I've been talking about. That will be the next build that I drop. I have a 99 offensive and a 99 defensive rebound on that build, but it was kind of underwhelming to me. I didn't get as many rebounds as I thought. I don't know if it's because maybe I'm sitting on the perimeter more, so there's no less offensive rebound opportunities. Once again, that 8'1" wingspan with a 7'3" frame, slashing takeover in a 99 vertical after your workout boosts on top of your slashing takeover and juice perk. Absolutely OP. And then once again, crashing in for the board, kind of get a little stumble animation right there. I don't know if I had my 70 offensive rebound in this gameplay. So that's kind of the thing. You're going to miss out on a few offensive rebounds here and there. But still, once you're in takeover, that 99 vertical, 77 offensive rebound, you'll be absolute money. He's jumping like crazy. Looks like I'm going to throw up the Kareem hook, but I pump fake it with a nice little layup inside. So really nice gameplay once again. And the silver limitless takeoff should be popping up right there as well too. Just a nice little badge at 7'3" with those long legs. You can take off from pretty far away. And even in some of the clips that you've seen in the earlier mixtape, windmill dunks, everything like that. And once again, his help doesn't come and pick me up. They don't switch. He's sitting in the paint. He doesn't have enough speed or perimeter defense to come out and close out on me. And it allows me to go 6 of 6 from three-point land. And we get one little last disrespectful block at the end on the three-point shot right there. And that's going to bring us to the end of this gameplay. 30 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 blocks on 12 of 13 shooting, and 6 of 6 from three-point land. So really nice gameplay from the 7'3" Victor Wembanyama build. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit that like if you like this video. Hit that sub if you're new. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.